What'd you call me?
Like I said, I don't talk to child molesters. Thank you.
You realize I was acquitted of all charges?
I'm CTW. Don't do it. I'm gonna have you CTW.
I don't give a fuck. Go in there. One, it's illegal for you to go in there and solicit a trespass. I don't give a fuck.
No, it's not.
One, I was acquitted of all charges, dipshit.
You're a child molester.
I was acquitted of all charges, dipshit.
Tell everybody on your page that?
Everybody already fucking knows. I've talked about it. I've talked about it. You want to be the next famous one? You want to be the next famous one? You want to be the next famous?
Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to witness a case that turns from chaos to pure injustice in seconds. The video opens with explosive accusations, but the deeper truth hits harder. This man says he was jailed for over 2 years, branded with horrific charges, then completely acquitted by a jury in just 15 minutes. Yet, even after the verdict, the stigma remains. Right here, viewers instantly realize the story is not about guilt. It is about what happens after innocence is proven.
I tell everybody on your page that? Go ahead. No, they don't. No, they don't. And you're a white supremacist? Nah. I don't talk to you, man. Hey. You guys cool with CTWing this guy off your property? This guy right here in the red shirt? Oh, now he's walking away.
Yeah, that's fine.
He come over, he was making a scene while I was sitting in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's the
talking
guy
about.
who was, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, he
Now he's standing on the sidewalk.
yeah.
Go ahead, Dr.
What was he doing?
No, he come over. I told him, I said, don't say nothing to me. I said, you make a scene. He's got the video camera out saying, so he's a child molester.
Yeah.
He got charged with child molestation.
Yeah, he got
He
released.
sat in jail.
Radio.
Yeah.
He's the one who got falsified.
Yeah, Emerson.
Yeah.
So I told him now he's standing on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell if he comes back on the property, let me know.
Yeah.
I know y'all fixing to leave, but
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll see you.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yes, sir.
10-4 is name and go. 10-4 is name and go.
Always.
Parkway, face your
Always.
name and go. Parkway, face your house.
You've been warned. You step foot on this property again, they're gonna CTW you. You make a scene. Do not make a scene right now. I'm telling you right now. You're on the sidewalk. Don't play with me. It's called an easement.
All right, guys, now the pressure begins to build. Watch closely as the officer speaks with nearby business owners, seemingly trying to have the man removed or trespassed. But the key detail changes everything. The man is standing on a public sidewalk. That means this is no simple removal request. It is a battle over rights, authority, and boundaries. What makes this moment powerful is how casually serious power can be used when emotions start replacing judgment.
I know what an easement is. I know how the law works, dude.
Why don't you pull up the final disposition on my charges, dipshit? Why don't you pull up the final disposition on my charges, dipshit? A white supremacist? A white supremacist? Where the fuck did you get that from? Yeah, you're done. You're definitely done. You'll be the next one with a fucking complaint, and you'll be the third Commerce Police Department out of here in 6 months. Is that right? Is that right? Do you know anything about the case? Did you? Yeah, they charged me for no reason, dipshit. That's why I don't... Is there a red dot on my house? Is there a red dot on my house, dipshit? Yeah, you're talking, dipshit. You're talking, dipshit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you curse and there's a juvenile out here, I'm taking you to jail. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's disorderly conduct. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 100%. 100%. 100%. We're all adults out here, unfortunately. It's not slander.
Buckle up, guys, because this is where the confrontation erupts. The sidewalk becomes a courtroom of its own as both sides fire words back and forth. The man repeatedly demands one thing: look up the final disposition and acknowledge he was cleared. Instead, threats of disorderly conduct begin flying. This scene matters because it shows the difference between law and ego. One side wants facts on record, while the other appears driven by pride and personal anger.
Sorry to bother you at home, but and I only wanted to involve you because I know Gonzo's a little busy right now, and I really trust your input and your thoughts on this. What in the world, when in the world do I consider this guy, Mr. Ponytail Express, who's the child molester, when do I consider this disorderly conduct with him standing out on the sidewalk, cursing and screaming at me over here at ABC Pond? When do I, you know what I mean? Because I mean, he was originally out here cursing at me. I told him, I said, I am not talking to you. I said, I am not talking to a child molester. I'm not doing it. I don't want any part of it. Stay away from me. Go away. And he will not. I mean, I don't care about him standing out on the sidewalk. I really don't. It doesn't bother me. He can videotape me. I'm just running speed. It doesn't matter to me. But where do I draw the line?
Were you involved in a traffic stop, or you were just...
No, he was out on the corner and he saw me drive up and he screamed, "What's up, fuck stick?" And I'm like, I said, leave me alone. I said, I'm not talking to you. I don't talk to child molesters. So
what you need to do is, if you're sitting there and he walks up, drive away.
Yeah, I know. I'm just it, and I you know, that crossed my mind. I just, at the same time, I shouldn't have to worry about where I'm sitting. You know, and again, I don't mind somebody out on the curb. He can stand there.
Alright guys, this next part may be the most revealing moment in the entire video. Behind the argument comes a phone call where the officer seeks guidance from a superior, asking when the man's behavior becomes criminal. But listen carefully. He admits the man is on the sidewalk and even says filming does not bother him. The supervisor gives the simplest solution possible: just drive away. In one moment, the issue shifts from safety concerns to wounded pride.
Draw the line at the yelling and cursing, you know, and I don't want to make a scene, make a stink, because we're already involved enough with some shit. I'm not, you know, I don't want to make things worse whatsoever. So that's why I called you. I just wanted you to know that he's walking away now because he got bored. So
Yeah. Man, that's the easiest way to deal with him right there.
I mean, for whatever reason, he just yelled at me and said he's going to make a complaint. I don't know how he's going to make a complaint. I didn't do anything. I turned my body cam off for this whole thing, so y'all are going to hear and see everything I said.
Morning. No worries. How you doing?
Knowing it was you, I'd have stopped my
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm alright.
So, have you had a chance to look at the body cam?
I have. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't
We're
look
doing
good.
an investigation.
So, can you tell me if he went in there and said the same thing to them? Did he go in there and call me a child molester to them?
The video looks horrible.
Okay.
And we're doing an investigation. Go ahead and actually fill out the
I got the forms. I'm going to fill those
and
out.
back to me. But like I said, I'm not waiting until I get the forms to start an investigation. That's already started.
Yes, sir. Here's my issue, and I want you and everybody else that sees this to know. I'm not anti-police. I'm not anti-cop. Bad policing landed me in jail for 2.5 years facing a life sentence for a crime I didn't commit. And bad policing also hid evidence of that crime until the trial. That's what got me acquitted after 15 minutes of jury deliberations. I'm not anti-police. I'm anti-bad policing. And I'm anti-guys that can't control their emotions.
Buckle up, guys, because the tide officially turns here. After reviewing the body cam footage, the response is blunt and damaging. It does not look good. An investigation starts immediately. Then the man delivers one of the strongest statements in the case. He is not anti-police. He is anti-bad policing. That line carries weight because it separates accountability from hostility. This moment reminds viewers that criticism of misconduct is not hatred of law enforcement.
Your emotions, you shouldn't be out here. And they just went through training last year over the Emerson incident, and obviously it didn't stick for at least him, you know what I mean? A couple other officers, great job ignoring me. Perfect job ignoring me. That's what they're supposed to do. But, you know, we definitely have an issue with this one, so...
We're going to do the investigation and see if policy violations, whatever, occurred, and then we'll go from there.
But you know, if he said that inside the ABC pawn shop, said that to them, that's a whole different bag of issues.
Yes, sir.
That's defamation and slander. So, yeah, I appreciate you getting on it, and I'll go ahead and get those put out. I might turn them back in this afternoon just so you have everything at your disposal, and you know, we'll talk about it when we talk about it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
All right, guys, now comes the aftermath. Body camera footage gets reviewed, and the response is blunt. It does not look good. An internal investigation begins as the man explains he is not against police, only against bad policing that damaged his life. In the end, the officer is fired, closing the story with accountability. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.